Hi, it's Red-Headed Riding Hood here, red for short. I'm going to read you William Barclay's Daily Celebration. Wiser than we think. There are at least some of us who underrate people very badly indeed. We often underrate children. We quite certainly underrated our granddaughter Karen's intelligence on one occasion, and we underrated her ability to take what we thought would be news that she wouldn't like. Perhaps we sometimes keep from children what they could perfectly well be told. Sometimes we don't even try to explain to children that which they could perfectly well understand. We often brush off a child's question to which we might well give a straight and honest answer. That's good. One of the worst faults in our bringing up children and our teaching of children is that we underrate their intelligence and their power to take things. There are very many preachers and teachers who completely underrate their congregation and their audience. There are very few preachers who make any attempt to pass on to their congregations any of the results of modern scholarship or modern thought. And the main reason for this failure is, bluntly, that they are afraid to do so. So long as they do the things positively, and so long as they do not deal in destructive negatives, their fears will nearly always be quite unjustified. Well over 250,000 people bought John Robinson's Honest to God. I'm interested now in looking this up and seeing how it is. A book from probably the 60s. And practically no one would buy the normal book of sermons if any publisher would publish one. People want honesty. They want to be treated as theologically and intellectually adult. They want to know how the case stands and what a man thinks. I do not wish to tread on dangerous ground, nor do I wish to confound legitimate criticism with conceit. But I am bound to say that this seems to me especially true of broadcast and televised preaching. This is interesting, back in the 60s, 70s. There is here given to the church an incalculable weapon of systematic Christian education, and yet so often a preacher spends the precious moments trying to be entertaining rather than informative. As the writer of Hebrews saw long ago, there is nothing worse than feeding people with milk when they need strong meat, and of making babies out of adult men and women. Hebrews 5:12-14. That's very good. I feel like his teaching, most of it, is just very practical. I find it like Joyce Meyer. And I've applied, and just recently I thought about this, and it helped me, about the one step and telling the story of the rabbit and the hare yesterday. Steady perseverance will in the end achieve far more than spasmodic brilliance. And so I'm applying that to my own life because I'm wanting to, I find myself always rushing myself and going, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And it doesn't help me. And I said before that in the 3 years in 2023, it was 3 years since I left Georgia, had sold my house and left Georgia and paid off all my debt and bought an RV to travel in. And in the 3 years, 2020, since from 2020 to 2023, I lost 30 pounds. And I, of course, did it very slowly. That's like 10 pounds a year. And I'm like, I want to lose it faster. And I'm trying to lose weight, like, 10 pounds in a month. And, what Barclay says is right. Slow and steady wins the race. And I was trying to like do a big workout. But what I read this other thing online about developing habits over 30 days, trying something. And he did this thing where you worked out for 30 minutes every day. And it's like, that's what I need to do. And that's what I was doing too. And it's funny that when I started to be like, I gotta go to the gym over here and, really do a good hard workout, and then that day I didn't work out at all. And it's like, no, let me just go back to my, I'll do a 30-minute walk around the block. And see, like last week, I walked, and even I went to, I did a hike that was an hour long too, but I walked every single day last week. And this week I got tripped up when I'm just like, I gotta go do a big workout, and it's just like, so that was a practical way his teaching was applied to my life just recently. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go now. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.